Good morning. Happy Easter. It's so wonderful to see you all here today to celebrate the greatest feast in the church, the greatest day of the year. There's so many faces at the 7:30 Mass today. Like John, you all reached the tomb first, and Peter will have to come to the 9 o'clock. But it's a joy to see you today. And here in the greatest feast of the church, the greatest Sunday of the year, and the church gives us this beautiful gospel from the Gospel of John, John chapter 20. And there's one person missing. The most important person doesn't show up in today's gospel. Where is Jesus? You and I are not gathered here together today because 2,000 years ago, Mary Magdalene ran to the apostles and said, "There's an empty tomb over there." Why is it that today, in today's gospel, the church has given us this passage in which the very one whose resurrection we are celebrating is not here, is not present? There's only one account that Jesus rose from the dead, and it's the account of the one who wrote the gospel. He saw and believed. Now, of course, in the following chapters, in the conclusion of his gospel, he gives account of Jesus appearing to the disciples, the beautiful account by the Sea of Tiberias, when he shows up and makes breakfast for the apostles. And of course, the account of appearing to Mary by the tomb in the garden, that after Peter and John leave the tomb early in the morning, Mary waits. And even then, Jesus is disguised to her. She thinks he's a gardener and says, "If you know where they put his body, just let me know so I can take him and take care of him." He saw and believed. Brothers and sisters, it is amazing, and we take it for granted, that this many years later, after the resurrection of Jesus, there are so many who gather to celebrate something that was seen by so few. In the first reading today, Peter is giving testimony in Galilee. So up the kingdom from Jerusalem, pretty well north. And he says, "We are witnesses of all that he did. They put him to death by hanging him on a tree. This man God raised on the third day and granted that he be visible, not to all the people, but to us, the witnesses chosen by God in advance. He commissioned us to preach to the people and testify that he is the one appointed by God." Jesus could have knocked on every door in Jerusalem. He could have knocked on every door in Denver, Colorado. But he didn't. He could have knocked on the door. He could have walked in the church right now in his resurrected body with the wounds, the whole transfiguration, dazzling white, the whole bit, and said, "See, I'm the Son of God," and let us off into heaven. But he didn't do it that way. Why not? Why did he choose witnesses? You know, the word witness means martyr. We say witness in English, and the Greek word is martyr. That Jesus wanted his apostles to proclaim his name to the ends of the earth. And now, you are his witnesses. How do you know that Jesus rose from the dead? How do you know? We do not see Jesus walking the way the apostles did. We see with the eyes of faith. And our faith is more certain than if Jesus walked through those doors. Why? How could our faith be more certain in the resurrection of Jesus? Because of the Holy Spirit. Peter and the apostles spent 50 days after the resurrection, even after having seen Jesus risen from the dead, they saw him. And they were waiting and scared in the upper room in Jerusalem, hiding out. They didn't know what to do. They saw him. They walked with him for 3 years. Peter denied Jesus the day of his death. He wasn't ready to be a martyr, and he had seen Jesus. But on the day of Pentecost, they received the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, the Paraclete, the Lord, the giver of life, who will guide us into all truth. And the gift of faith that comes with the Holy Spirit gives us a faith that is more certain, a conviction that has endured the test of time and has spread the message of the risen Lord to the ends of the earth. I don't know how many miles we are from Jerusalem, but it's in the thousands. And I do know how many years removed we are from the resurrection, and it's in the thousands. How many generations have handed down this faith from the witness of a few? And the guarantee of the Holy Spirit has brought the message of the risen Lord to us here today. And now you will be his witnesses. That this Easter joy, the triumph of the cross and resurrection of Jesus, will now continue to be proclaimed to the ends of the earth. So let us, on this bright and early Easter morning, give thanks to the Lord our God for his wondrous deeds. The responsorial psalm says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad." The stone which the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. By the Lord has this been done. It is wonderful in our eyes. He saw and believed. Praised be Jesus Christ.